Hello Sagittarius, welcome back. This is your 2025 yearly reading, Sagittarius. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign, depending what you resonate best with. Let's have a look at your 2025 messages. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on new videos that come out. And remember, Sagittarius, these are general readings. If you'd like insights into your own personal situation, you can contact me via the links below for private readings. Sagittarius, we are going to have a look at the yearly energy going month by month, and then we will have a look at the overall energy for 2025. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Show me what's happening in 2025 for Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, I feel in January, the year is starting with your energy, Sagittarius. I feel you're wanting to do something. You're motivated. You want to get something started. You want to move forward with something. You're assertive. You're dynamic. Your energy levels are high. There's something that you are set on doing, something you want to accomplish in January. So you're beginning the year with a lot of energy, with a lot of movement, with a lot of drive to get something done, to accomplish something. In February, Sagittarius, you could specifically be dealing with an individual. For some of you, there's someone specific that could be of importance in February. This could be a friend, this could be a partner, this could be a family member. This could be somebody that's very highly intuitive, that has a lot of intuition, that can be sensitive sometimes. This individual could be a little bit moody sometimes, but there could be a specific individual for some of you that you may be dealing with in February, Sagittarius. For others, this could be in February, some of your own intuition coming through here. This could be a month in which your intuition is high, a month in which you're very sensitive. Sagittarius, I'm also picking up creativity. If whatever this is that you're starting or moving forward with or determined to do in January, moving into February, this could be some creative period for you. You may be moving forward with a creative project or with some kind of hobby, something that you want to do that is going to be very creative, is going to be very artistic. And for some of you, this is going to have to deal with a lot of intuition. For some of you, this is going to be specifically an individual that you may be dealing with. And for some of you, this is going to be some kind of creative period or intuitive period in February. In March, Sagittarius, I'm feeling March is going to be a very social time for you. I'm also picking up networking. March is going to be a very good time for networking, for socializing, for getting out there with people, for connecting with others. I also feel relationships are going to grow at this time or during this time. So this is going to be a good time for growth of some relationships. Sagittarius, for some of you, in January, you may be going after a specific individual. So if you're trying to connect with someone at the beginning of the year, March could be a time when this relationship starts to grow. But whatever's happening in March, There's going to be some kind of growth, some kind of expansion, specifically in the area of relationships. For some of you, this could also have to do with a work situation. There could be sometimes some kind of time spent with coworkers, for example, or connecting with coworkers. In April, Sagittarius, in April, there's something that could be painful here, something that you may need to leave behind, something you may need to be walking away from. Something that you're walking away from, leaving behind, something that could be stressful, that could be painful, but something that is coming to some kind of end, something that's ending, something that you may be a little bit stressed about, may be a little bit anxious about, something that could hurt, something that you may not want to walk away from it, but you may have to walk away from it. Something that you need to leave behind, that you don't want to leave behind, but it's something that you must leave behind. Something that is coming to some kind of end. Sagittarius, for some of you, it could have to do with this individual. If at the beginning of the year you're pursuing somebody, which could seem that it may be working, it may be growing, it may be going well, in April, something could happen in which you may need to walk away from that person, from that relationship. And for some of you, this could have to do with a job. It could be a job you're walking away from. It could be some project you're walking away from. Sagittarius, for some of you, it could be a house, something that you're leaving, some kind of residence, some kind of change of residence, whatever this is. So this is something that is ending, something that is coming to some kind of stressful or painful end. Sagittarius, for some of you, this could have to do with this individual. If you're specifically dealing with an individual, somebody that in January you may want to pursue, something that seems like it's going well, it could be something then in April that you may have to walk away from, for example. But something in April is something here, the energy is something that's ending, something that's finishing, something that could be stressful, something that could be painful, but something that needs to be left behind. In May, Sagittarius, there's something you're moving forward with. So whatever's happening in April, you're leaving something behind, and in May, you're moving forward with something else. I feel you're getting your drive back, you're getting your energy back, you're ready to move forward with something. If this is a relationship, for example, that you're starting at the beginning of the year, this could be a short-lived relationship that in May, you may be ready to pursue another individual, Sagittarius. For some of you, this could be a job. You may be adamant on pursuing some job, some creative endeavor. Again, it could be a job. It could be something creative, a creative project, something in which your intuition is high, something which is going to be possibly artistic or creative, something that could grow and expand, but something that you may leave behind. And you may be starting something else in May. Something that you're moving forward with, something that you're desiring to move forward with, something that now you're adamant in pursuing, some pursuit that you're determined to move forward with. I'm also picking up a lot of strong willpower here. There's something that Sagittarius, whatever this is in April, this could be painful. This could get you down for a short amount of time, but I feel in May, you're going to be back in control of the situation once again and ready to move forward at full speed. And Sagittarius, for a very small group of you, a very specific message in May, I'm seeing something with a vehicle. Make sure to get your vehicle checked. Make sure things are working out. Make sure things are going okay. I feel specifically a message. There could be some car issues in April. Check to make sure it's moving okay in May. And Sagittarius, I'm also picking up for some of you, there could be something with travel in May. There could be something with travel. There could be some place that you want to visit. This, whatever's happening in April, could lead you to some kind of burnout. that you may want to take some kind of hiatus, do some traveling in May. And I feel in June, Sagittarius, for some of you in June, you may be specifically dealing with an individual. You may be dealing with an individual who is very radiant, very warm, very magnetic. And I also feel in June, there's some kind of growth here. There's some kind of radiating energy around you in June. Whatever this is that's happening in May is flowing into the month of June. Something that's going to start to revitalize you again. It's going to help you grow. It's going to give you motivation again. You're back in control of whatever this is that happened in April. You're back in control in May and June. Feeling on top of your game once again. Having the energy levels ready to move forward. I'm also picking up a lot of creativity in June. So whether you're dealing specifically with somebody of these qualities, or whether this is a situation in which you're regaining some of your energy, regaining some of your strength, ready to move forward again in May and June. In July, Sagittarius, there could be a situation that's a little bit tricky. Some kind of tricky situation in July, something you may have to tiptoe around. So whatever situation you're dealing with in July, it could be a person, it could be a job, it could be a coworker, it could be a family member, it could be a conversation. I am picking up communication for some of you, but this is some kind of situation which you may have to tiptoe around. You may have to sneak around something. And so if this is a conversation, you may have to tiptoe around certain discussions with certain individuals, for example. Or if this is some kind of situation at work, it could be some kind of delicate situation, something you need to pay attention to, something you need to be careful with. It could be something dealing with the communication with your coworkers or with your boss, for example. But something in July in which there's some kind of tricky situation. In August, Sagittarius, August for some of you, I'm picking up travel. There could be travel, specifically by water or in a place where there's water. Some kind of traveling could happen for some of you in August. I'm also picking up there could be a situation you want to leave behind, something you want to move on from. This could be whatever this tricky situation is in July. You may want to seek some kind of improvement in August to get away from this kind of situation. To get away from a situation which you need to tiptoe around, or get away from a person that you need to tiptoe around. You may be seeking or looking for some kind of reprieve, some kind of improvement. And Sagittarius, for some of you, moving into September, I feel you may be moving into unknown territory. You may be moving into some kind of unknown waters, because I feel in September there's a lot of hidden energy. There's a lot of unknown. There's a lot of uncertainty in September. I'm picking up for some of you, this could be some doubts. This could be some fear. This could be fear for some of you, moving out of a situation, moving towards another situation in which there could be some fear, moving into some uncertain situation, moving into murky waters, moving into something you can't see, that you may not have all the answers to. But I feel, Sagittarius, for some of you that are leaving this situation behind in July, I feel whatever this is, you want to leave behind this tricky situation, even though moving forward is taking you into a situation that you may not have all the answers to. But Sagittarius, I'm picking up for some of you, it could be the right time in September, the right time to do this. August and September could be a good time. Sagittarius, even for those of you that are traveling, I'm picking up traveling not only in August, but again, coming back to May, I'm seeing traveling, possible travel on also in May. So there could be something that you're contemplating, you're thinking, you're wanting to do, something you're wanting to take control of that has to do with travel. Something you want to move forward with, Sagittarius, whatever this is in July, this could be this traveling situation. Something that maybe wants to get started in May. You have the desire to do it, but it could be tricky in these summer months and may need to be postponed to August, may need to be postponed to later months. But something that in September is unknown. The answers aren't yet there. Moving into some kind of murky waters, but it may be the right time. Moving into some unknown. I'm also picking up in September, I'm picking up a lot of emotional energy, a lot of emotions, a lot of intuitive energy, a lot of deep energy. So there could be a lot of emotions coming up in September. In October, Sagittarius, you may be specifically dealing with somebody in October. This could be somebody that may have two sides to them. And this could be somebody who, they may be very diplomatic. They may be sometimes a little harsh. They could be harsh. They could be stern. But this individual is very logical, very precise, very analytical. And so this could be a specific person that you're dealing with in October. Sagittarius, for some of you specifically, this is going to be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius individual that you may be dealing with. And for some of you, the highlight in October is going to be communication. There's some kind of idea that you need to have, some kind of situation which you need to think clearly, you need to think logically, and something in which your communication needs to be direct. So whatever's happening in October, there could be a situation that arises in which you need to speak clearly. You need to remove emotion from what it is that you're saying to somebody, and you need to speak with clear words. You need to speak with direct words when dealing with communication. There could also be something that you're planning to do in October, which moving into November could have something to do with real estate. I'm seeing real estate, I'm seeing family real estate, I'm seeing something possibly with in-laws, and something possibly that could be coming to some kind of end. Something is ending, something is finished, something is or has reached its peak. Sagittarius, for some of you, I'm picking up something with legacy, or I'm picking up something with family money for some of you. But in November, this could have to do with a family situation. This could have something to do with material or something with assets. For example, again, real estate or land or family property or family money. Sagittarius, for some of you, I'm picking up something with family money. And it could have to do with this individual in October. But whatever is happening in December, there could be a blessing. There's some kind of blessing here, something that's going to bring you a lot of joy at the end of the year. Something, Sagittarius, this could be a gift for some of you, but it's something that's going to bring you some kind of emotional fulfillment. This is some kind of new beginning, something that's going to fill you with joy and some kind of blessing. I'm also picking up, Sagittarius, to be receptive in the month of December. Be receptive to accepting gifts. Coming back in November, I'm picking up family money. There could be some kind of gift of family money between November and December, for example. And coming back to October, it could specifically have to do with an individual with something with family money, something with some kind of gift. So again, overall, I'm seeing in January, there's something you want to start, something you want to move forward with, something you're adamant on doing, something you're determined to do. In February, I'm seeing there could be a specific individual, or this could be something creative or very intuitive or very artistic that you may want to do. This could be whatever this is that you're pursuing. You're starting to pursue something in January, and it could be whatever this creative project is, or whoever this person could be in February. In March, I'm seeing expansion here, growth and expansion, specifically in relationships. Something in which there's going to be a lot of social activity, a lot of get-togethers, and specifically a lot of networking. If you're in business, for example, March is going to be a very good time for networking. In April, something is ending. Something is coming to some painful ending. Something which you're leaving behind, something that you're walking away from. Which in May, you're ready to start something else. You're ready to move forward. You're desiring or wanting to start something else, to move forward with something else, which for some of you specifically could be travel. And for a small group of you, I'm picking up something with a vehicle. For example, this could be a road trip for some of you. But May, there's something you're moving forward with. You're ready to take control of the situation once again, leaving behind this energy of April, moving into May with a lot of enthusiasm once again. In June, you could be specifically dealing with a specific person, somebody who's very warm, who's very magnetic, who radiates energy. They could be very lively, very vivacious, or again, for some of you, this is going to be a month in which you have a lot of energy, and I'm picking up creative projects again here in June. Something in which in June your creativity is going to be high. Sagittarius, also for some of you to get out and enjoy the sunshine. Again, coming back to May, this could be some kind of trip. Sagittarius, specifically for some of you, I'm picking up a trip to a sunny place. In July, there could be a tricky situation here. The energy of July is going to be a little tricky. It could be something you have to pay attention to. It could be something you have to tiptoe around, some kind of sneaky situation or something you have to sneak around, which could have to do with conversations, with speech. Or it could have to do specifically with an individual. Something that in August, you're ready to leave behind. You're ready to move away from whatever this tricky situation is. And again, Sagittarius, for some of you, I'm seeing travel by water, or travel to some place where there is water. But specifically travel for some of you. And again, for some of you, this is going to be leaving behind some situation, trying to seek some kind of improvement in some area of your life. In September, this could be moving into the unknown. Some kind of situation which there's uncertainty. You may not have all the answers to a situation or to a question. This could be uncertainty. This could be some fear. The energy of September is going to be a little bit of an anxious energy. There could be some kind of doubts here or something you're unsure about. For some of you, this is also going to be a highly intuitive month. So pay attention to your dreams. In September, pay attention to your dreams. This could also be the right time to do something. Sagittarius, for some of you, I'm picking up to watch the moon cycles in September. Because I feel there could be a lot of fluctuations of mood in September. So to watch the moon cycles, to pay attention to your dreams. And I'm also picking up to make sure to drink enough water in September. In October, there could be a specific individual you're dealing with, somebody you're dealing with, or some situation in which communication needs to be crystal clear. Communication needs to be clear. It needs to be direct. Sagittarius, for some of you, there's some plan. You may be planning something in October. In November, there could be something going on with in-laws, something with real estate, something with family or family money or family real estate, which in December could bring some kind of blessing, something that's going to bring you a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, something that is going to be very fulfilling towards the end of the year in December. So let's go ahead and check your overall energy for 2025. Clear endeavor. Sagittarius, this is very interesting. This has to do with something, some kind of commitment, something you want to set out to do. There's something that you're setting out to do in January, something that you're determined to do, something that you're fixed on doing, something that it's going to require a lot of responsibility. It's going to require you to stand out as a leader. Because whatever this clear endeavor is, Sagittarius, this is the energy for the year. So there's something in 2025 that's going to require a commitment. It's going to require time. It's going to require a commitment. It's going to take a lot of physical, mental, and emotional energy. And it's going to take a lot of hard work. Sagittarius, this is something that you're setting out to do, something that you're setting out here in January to do, something in which there could be some down times, there could be some stress associated with it, there could be some tricky situations associated with this, there could be times when you want to abandon whatever this is, situations that may be unknown that you want to abandon. But by the end of the year, it's going to bring some kind of fruitfulness. So whatever this is that you're setting out to do, make sure you have some kind of clear focus, some kind of objective, something that you want to reach, some place that you want to go. Not necessarily a physical place, such as in a vacation, but some kind of objective or some kind of goal that you want to reach, some kind of place that you want to reach on an emotional or mental level. If this is, for example, some project that you're working on, to have some kind of milestones along the way. But this is something that you've decided that you want to set out to do, something that in January you're gung-ho on doing this. And you want to make this some kind of reality, and this needs to be something clear. And something that once you decide to do this, it's going to take a major commitment from you. So in 2025, this overseeing energy, whatever this is that you're dealing with, whether it's a job or a relationship or some project or some hobby or a business or whatever this is that you're setting out on doing, or that you've set out to do in January, remember this energy of clear endeavor for 2025, knowing that it's going to require some work, it's going to require some commitment to be able to make this happen, but it could bring a lot of fulfillment, a lot of blessings by the end of the year, 2025, Sagittarius. So those are your messages for 2025. Do let me know if you have questions or comments in the comment box below. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on new videos that come out. Don't forget to like this video and check the links below for additional readings or personal readings, and have a good week.